because at the front line, you're making life and death decisions like on a fairly regular basis. I mean, if you get in a shooting and then all of a sudden, it's very strange that like as a patrol guy in policing, you're making like very important decisions, and the higher you go in like a military structure in like paramilitary structure with policing, um, you can kind of delegate responsibility. And if you need to make a decision or you need to do something, it's say if you're uh, uh, like a staff sergeant, well, and you need to affect some kind of a or do some kind of a project or whatever it is, then you get a sergeant to do it for you and report back to you. And it's kind of like this diffusion of responsibility the higher you go up. So it's really infuriating when you're making important decisions every day. Decisions that can really, if you make a bad decision, then all of a sudden uh, the entire reputation of that police force can be tanked in the media. I mean, the patrol officers are the most visible portion of a police force. So we don't care about their well-being or their staffing or whatever it is. And these people are worked to death and they're stressed to death, and um, then it's a recipe for disaster because they're making decisions that can totally affect the whole police force's reputation. And then at the top, and when you're like a high level manager, um, you're waiting for these people to make meaningful decisions or that can actually help you or make some kind of change in some meaningful way, and they're not willing to do it because they don't want to rock the boat, and they don't want to say they don't want to actually report on, okay, what's the gun what are the gun crime statistics right now. Like, is gun crime on the rise since we just changed that gun law? Like, is it actually climbing? Like, did this not have the effect that the politicians wanted to the effect? And then they don't even want to talk about it or bring it to the media because then the government that's in control will basically they can oust these people.
Put their feet to the fire.
Yeah, and so um, there's like this lack of kind of courage as well.